It's good to have you on the show or on the other side of the radio as we streamline conversations for development, and we air our thoughts, our opinions, our sentiments, as usually is the case, and we focus on the economic, political, sometimes religious, community-based conversations, all for the development. Get smart. Was now on to a topical conversation, the 4 o'clock hour, and today's conversation will be focused on making Rivers State an investor-friendly state. We will be speaking with Professor Robinson Monday. Away from that conversation to the political situation and from transmitting allocation state to Rivers State executive government. Now, the story broke not too long ago, a few hours ago, I should say, and the court is stopping the CBN from releasing allocation to the Rivers State government. Now, according to the snippets of the court proceedings that we have seen, or that I have seen, it says that the governor should present the budget, and it does not recognize Victor Oko-Jumbo and others as the authentic assembly. I'd like to get your thoughts. Remember, we will talk about that in details, the 5 o'clock hour, as I will be having a lawyer come into the studio to look at the implications of that court judgment on Rivers State. I'm looking at it from the appointments made. I'm looking at it from, certain projects carried out by the executive government of Rivers. So we're looking at it from all of that, and we will be looking at what options we have. And, it reminds me of Pandev, now looking at a political solution to the impasse in Rivers State. So I'd like to get your thoughts on that one. But my second big story, I'm running very quickly today. My second big story still has to do with Rivers State. I came across this news item. The chairman of the Rivers State Commission of Inquiry on Arson and Destruction of some local government secretariats said that the purpose of the panel, the purpose of that commission is not to victimize anyone. Now, Justice I.R. Minakiri was the one who made the statement. He is the chairman of that commission, and he has urged all the parties involved to come so we can have a clear conversation as to what the problem is and to arrive at a solution to that problem. Remember, I talked about that conversation with a lawyer yesterday. I talked about it with Living Jamala yesterday. And in that conversation, we got to understand what the roles and responsibilities of that commission really is. And Justice Minakiri has also come out to say, it's just to gather facts and to make recommendations, not necessarily to victimize anyone. I wonder what you think about that. I'd like to get your thought, but let's take a listen to him.
So the essence of this exercise here, the commission, is just for us to look into these issues that have been complained about, the happenings of that 7th of October, so that at the end of the day, when they are addressed, we will have the same River State. We are not politicians. We're here, common men who have been chosen by the state to do this, carry out this assignment for the betterment of our state.
For those of you who are against this commission and the activities it is embarking upon, after listening to the chairman saying, it's for a better River State, it's not to victimize anyone, do you think that you would encourage those that have been summoned, those that have been invited, to go out there and participate in this commission of inquiry, in this inquiry process? Because once again, it might just be for the benefit of Rivers State. And after all, it's not in any way an indictment of anybody. It's not in any way, according to him, a process of victimization. So if that is the case, can we go at the grievances, like some of you pointed out yesterday? The root cause has to be figured out before we can say we're preferring solutions, before we come out with a white paper report. So that's my question, and that's why that story made it to the big stories today. But my third big story is something that is affecting you, affecting me, affecting her, him, everybody. And it is the fact that for the third time in about 60 days or even less, the NNPCL has increased the pump price of petrol. And we saw the reports yesterday, just like the last time. The increment started with Lagos and Abuja. It wasn't such a big increase, somewhere around 20-30 naira thereabouts. And my goodness, everywhere has been in an uproar. Nigerians are clamoring. Nigerians are wondering which way Nigeria. And it's a very authentic question, really it is, because Nigerians are really struggling to get by. I know you are, because coupled with the petrol price, we're talking the naira not having as much value and strength in the forex. We're talking about inflation. So Nigerians are really grappling. And this happens and Nigerians can understand. By the way, Dangote has told the NNPCL, you know what, stop importation of petrol. Although, the marketers, Ipman, is saying, see, we've been at your depot for how many days now, and we still cannot load. We're wondering if you really do have the capacity you say you do have. And that's the situation of the petroleum sector right about now. But I'm wondering, more importantly, how is it impacting your life, your businesses, your day of the current price of petrol? Remember, if you guys would jump up from me, I don't know how much in fact, because I can't remember the last petrol. I want to get your thoughts on that one. After the commercial break, I will open the phone lines. I will open the message portal as well. Of course, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're active on X. Nigerian for PH is the platform. Let's get your thoughts and let us talk for development.